A couple of more trailers for the Haunted Mansion have emerged, and they included new details never before shown. So remain seated in your doom buggy as we analyze them here in Stories from the Mansion. The first clip is called "The Haunting is Getting Worse." It starts with a shot of the Haunted Mansion exterior in Ravens. We then get a look of the Seance Circle, which in this other trailer is revealed to be behind Miss April December portrait in the foyer. This kind of reminds me of the video game where the Seance Circle was also behind a foyer portrait. The Seance Circle includes the Crump sofa, the Doom Buggy chair, and the Seance Circle chair where in the ride the Raven purchase. We then get a look at the Grand Hall, which includes the dinner table scene, Pickwick on the chandelier, the dancers, and the organist. This Danny DeVito character has a suit very similar to the sailor's ghost at the graveyard. I don't know if there will be a connection between them or if he's just dressed like that due to the water elements shown in the other trailers. We get to see the caretaker's hound howling. Remember how the ghost host asks for no flash photography? Well, this fellow right here does that and makes the ghost host's spirit manifest itself. Then there's an interesting scene at the library where we see a couple of ghosts from all over the world. One of them looks African, the other looks like the caretaker, the third one is the opera lady, another one looks Indian, and lastly, the headless knight appears. We get more of the skeletal Ken Anderson ghosts coming out of the bookshelf. In this other scene back at the Seance Circle, they all seem to be happy to have found a book. Could it be Leota's Book of Incantations? In this other scene at the kitchen, we can see a cup floating behind Owen Wilson's character. There was a concept art of a kitchen from Mark Davies, so maybe we'll see some of that here as well. Now, on the Welcome trailer, where we get the amazing Paul Frees narration, we get a look at the Grand Hall from ground level, and one of the male ghosts is wearing a tricolored sash, like from a military gala uniform. I see it's red, white, and blue. I don't know if that's part of the Union or Confederacy gala uniform, but there's definitely a Civil War era feeling right here, don't you think? We get another look at the duelists, which again shows one of them wearing a bicorn hat associated with pirates, while the other one is wearing a regular hat. We must remember that New Orleans was famous for pirates, and also that the original Haunted Mansion was based on a pirate story. We then see Constance at the endless hallway chasing one of the characters. Then we have this scene where we can see one character holding Leota on the far left of the frame, and on the right a cumulus of ghosts ascending. The scene looks more like Phantom Manor's final scenes than a Haunted Mansion one, but I get they're trying to emulate the ghosts ascending effect found at the original ride from before you descend into the graveyard. Now the following is very interesting and easy to miss. We see this portrait of a red-haired lady with a pink and white dress. When she comes out of the portrait as a ghost, she doesn't look menacing, like she's a good ghost. Judging from her hairstyle, I think she could be the birthday girl or could be Priscilla character of the captain's wife, like in this concept art where the wife leaves the portrait. We then have a better look at Leota, which I'm amazed at how similar it looks to Leota Toon's makeup, making a terrible joke by the way.
I can show you, but it will cost you $3.
What? It's highway robbery.
Who said that?
But is this a terrible joke? She says the exact price of $3 because she is speaking of the famous $3 piece, which was a gold coin produced between 1854 and 1889. This coin, though, was not used during the Civil War in the eastern part of the U.S., and if we consider Louisiana to be part of the East, this means Leota and Mansion's events in the movie occurred prior to the Civil War. This coin, before being discontinued, was also used as a collectible, so it was valuable in the 19th century already. The $3 gold coin today is sold for approximately $900 to $1,000. That is why the Danny DeVito character, which is a historian, says that the $3 fee is a highway robbery, because Leota is charging about $1,000 for her consultation. I guess when you have that amount of experience, you can charge that much, huh? Moving on, when we have Leota saying, "Who said that?" which I don't know if it's just a cut from another scene, or the exact scene that follows the widow's quirky remark. If it is the latter, then it means Leota cannot see the mortals, but only hear them. But that's all for now. That's all I could catch from those two trailers. But what did you spot? I know there are many historians on this channel, so maybe you can help me out there. Are you excited or are you troubled for the new movie? Do you think it's going to be a comedic mess, or do you think it's going to be something worth watching? Are you excited or troubled for the new movie? Let me know in the comment section. This has been all for now. Rest in peace, and I'll see you all a little later.